I'm Michelle Basham, and I am very, very honored to be the Executive Director of the Bridge for Youth. What people should know about the Bridge for Youth is that the epidemic of youth homelessness is overwhelming and it is growing, and the issues that our kids are facing are heartbreaking and tragic. But all of us, individually and collectively, can make a difference by getting involved in supporting organizations like the Bridge for Youth. We house more than 1,000 youth a year. We have more than a 70% success rate, being able to reunify youth with some safe adult family member, or if that can't happen, helping them to learn how to live independently. And we also, through our crisis and street outreach services, help thousands of youth on top of the youth that we house.
When I was 15 years old, my life became very chaotic, and it was too much for me and my family to even know what to do with. I had a lot of potential. I had something happen to me in my life that dramatically shifted my course. But if it wasn't for programs in place, like the Bridge, that gave me refuge and a stepping stone to the next thing, I don't know what would have happened.
They taught me to be responsible, to take care of business and put myself first.
I literally had nowhere to stay, but I kept going to work. My job didn't know that I wasn't going home. And that's why I kept making those phone calls. And then eventually got in contact with a woman named Chandra Jackson here. She told me to come in within 5 minutes of talking to her. So I come in, she evaluates me, she said, because you have a job, you qualify for this program. And within like a week or two, I had my own apartment. And I've been on my own ever since. So it's like, Bridge and Youth came in handy for me, like right at the perfect time.
The Bridge has always been a national leader in raising awareness of youth homelessness, which unfortunately, from my perspective, from 1993 to 2017, the good news is we have a lot more services for homeless youth. The bad news is that the number of homeless and runaway youth has grown exponentially since then. In 1993, there were an estimated 500 homeless youth a night. Today, as we sit here, there's an estimated 4,000 homeless youth every night in Minnesota, not by choice, not with their families, and not because they're refusing to follow reasonable family rules. There are an estimated 50 to 60% of youth are homeless because their families found out they are gay or lesbian and kicked them out and disowned them, which is horrifying, because the average time that it takes for somebody to start to try to recruit one of our kids into prostitution is less than 72 hours.
I think one of the things that surprised me the most was the resiliency of the people who work here, and the fact that this is really hard work. The people who work here also need to be supported and helped, and this team does that for each other. It is a dynamic place to work. It's different every time I'm here. There's some new challenge, something new to learn, and the resilient group of people that are here are really inspiring.
You can make a difference. All of you can make a difference every day. We don't have to have youth die. We don't have to have youth end up in a cycle, a heartbreaking cycle of abuse and exploitation in the sex trade.
When I first came here, I needed people, I needed support, I needed someone to talk to, and the Bridge had that for me, and I couldn't be more thankful.
Even at the age I am at now, you know, they have still have their hand in my life. Like, I really appreciate that.
Two things I want people in the community to know: that your dollars make a difference, even when you don't understand how or why. It's a slice, it's small. It can seem insignificant and not make a difference. It can impact and shift someone's life dramatically.